Everybody, it's Thrifty Crafter here, and I'm here to share my new project for the 3D collaboration with Leslie Bromfield and a lot of other collaborators. This time the theme is magic, and I scoured some Pinterest images of magical paper 3D projects, and I happened to see an advertisement for an SVG that was kind of like similar to a little Nook and Crannies kind of box set. I didn't open it up to see exactly what it was offering, but I know that I kind of wanted to go that route with another kind of boxed project where we can put little books and shelves and things together and making it kind of look more like a castle. And that's what I got from the Pinterest advertisement, is that they were offering like a makeable castle with little drawers and doors and shelves and things. And so I went ahead and with that idea kind of created some boxes. And then I also made some little books here that are kind of similar to the Christian's creative adventures, crafty adventures. And she has like a little book embellishment box, and they don't fit in this. And so I made a smaller version that does fit in this. So if you did want to make this box set castle, you could make the books that go with it and gift that to a friend, or just kind of keep little embellishments for yourself kind of close by in a cute little way. So I've used some different papers. I actually bought a paper pad from Hobby Lobby that was fairly new. It's the Paper Studios Floral, and I pretty much just took pieces of paper from that collection and some gold paper. And so I hope you guys enjoy this. I made two different towers because this is a 3D project where we're only to use scissors and no SVG files and no die cuttings or anything like that. I did make a tower that uses just a hole punch, and I just took and tried to do the hole punch. I actually used my eyelet setter, the large, I'm not sure what it's called. It's like the big chomp or something, so I could get the holes smaller, or I'm sorry, the holes lower down on the tube. And so yeah, I mean, you can use hole punches if you don't mind not going all the way down. And then I did actually get the Tim Holtz Villages, and they had this beautiful window, so I went ahead and used that. All right, and then we have a little tea light, and I did glue the paper down in here so this tea light won't really be loose. And then we have a place to put our tower over the top, so you can change the batteries or turn it off or on easily. This one doesn't really move or anything, but I thought it was cute for like tower looks. And then I added the door at the last minute because I thought it'd be really cute to have a little door set. So I just have a little door there, and I've tried to get the paper to glue nicely. So it's just right there, and I used some really pretty beads and glued the top. I glued a little one of those 3D painting gems right on the top there, and that's the gold colored one. But it looks like a netting over the top of the bead. It's really pretty in a matte gold. All right, and so like I said, I've made this box kind of similar to the ones that Christian's Creative Adventures has, and a lot of the ladies will put beads and things in this. And I think I put the sticker right over the top that says magical, so it's kind of hard to get open. But yeah, it's not anything new. The book is kind of similar, but it's just the size that will fit in my box book there. And I didn't put the acetate in there, and I didn't use a lot of pretty papers because it's more about just the shelving system. And if you wanted to go ahead, I wanted it to be multi-use, so I did make another book here that's just kind of a folded style with some pages, and you could put some embellishments, you know, more flatter embellishments on each page to gift or just to keep. And so I've got two kind of styles of books, and I think I will make a separate video if you guys want. Let me know in the comment section if you... Sorry. how to make this book here, the book box for embellishments, or the book with the pages, because we can do a video after this of just these style books that will fit in here. And we could even go ahead and make the larger book too, so it fills the whole page. I'm sorry, the whole space, because we have like a book here. I didn't put the pages in or anything, but if we want to go ahead and make a video just for the books that would go in here, it looks like that one probably won't fit in there, so we might have to cut off a little bit of that size. But it does fit in the drawer here. It's moving all around. I'm trying to do it with my one hand, and it's just all kinds of moves. Anyways, okay, I'm trying my best with one hand. But I really enjoyed making this project. I hope you guys enjoy making it too. I would love to see you guys make some of these projects that I'm sharing. Let's get into it. It's going to be kind of a longer video because we have so many different shapes of things. All right, let's get started. So a lot of these came from my other project, the shelf, the little armoire shelf that I made for Christmas, or you could make it for anything. So we have a 12 by 12 piece of paper. This is going to make that large box on the top. So this large square here, that's going to be the 12 by 12 piece of paper, and you're just going to score it at you're going to do 2 inches and 4 inches. And then we're going to do on all sides, it says. So we'll do 2 inches and 4 inches. All right, 2 inches and 4 inches, and just where it's scored, crease it. And this will make a double-walled box. And then we're going to cut just one tab. So we're going to cut all but the one there. And then however which way you want to cut the tab, you're going to do it on like the same way on all of them.
Alright, so then I'm going to probably do this off camera because you already know which ones to keep.
This is how it's going to look on both sides. And then we'll fold it up. You'll want to keep this one is where the tab is going to go like that, and then you're going to fold that down, and these are going to just fold in on themselves and be glued, okay? And that makes our square here, and we're going to just be making multiple boxes to make up our shelving system. All right. Okay, so I think it's going to be this size box here. We're going to have to use another 12-inch piece of paper, and we're going to cut this paper at 10 1/8 by 10. Okay, on the 10 1/8 side, we're going to score at 2, 4, 6, and 8. I'm sorry, 6 and 1/8. 8 and 1/8. And then on the 10-inch side, we're gonna do 2, 4, 6, and 8. All right, and we're gonna fold on our scores. I'll go ahead and do that off camera. All right, again, we're gonna leave just one tab. And we're gonna cut all of these off except for just the one. All right, so if you did it on this way, you're gonna do it like that on this one.
And you're just going to finish up cutting the edges off and leaving those tabs so you can glue your box together. And again, we're going to glue it like this. We're going to fold in our scores.
We're going to glue these tabs. Now you might want to cut these ones down a little bit since they're going inside this smaller one. And you're just going to do it on the same side there, but I'm just showing you quickly how we're going to do this box. You're going to glue the tabs, and then you're just going to fold this tab right over the top. In fact, maybe do it at an angle on the top there. So we have angled both sides of the tab there. So we have a little bit more ability to kind of put those inside there and glue that down. All right. Whoop. Glue it down, and then these will go inside and glue to themselves. That way you have a double-walled little square box. Okay. Next. Next, we're going to make the small drawers, and you will, if you're going to make the shape that I've made, the set of drawers that I've made, you'll do 4 of these. 6x6 piece of paper, and score at 1, 2, 4, and 6 on all sides. 1, 2, 4, and 6. All right, so we're going to score the 6x6 piece of paper at 1, 2, 4, and 5. Move it to the other side, and we'll do 1, 2, 4, and 5. And then we'll score all of our, or we'll fold all of our score marks. Do just those. And leave one tab that you're going to glue to the other side. So if you're going to do it like this, you just want to continue doing that on all the sides. And you could angle that so it fits nicely in the, with it going over that. Okay, so again, you're just going to fold those 2 in, and that over the top, and then these down, just like so. All right, and so you're going to cut the tabs like that on both sides. And these make the drawers, so small drawer. Next is the large box of drawers. This is a 12-inch by 12-inch piece of paper, and you're going to cut the 12-inch by 12-inch at It's going to be 12 by 10 and 1/8 inches. And on the 12-inch side, you're going to cut, or I'm sorry, you're going to score at 2, 3 7/8. Where's my score tool? Okay. 2, you're going to score at 2. So you're going to score at 2, 3 7/8, 8, and 10. All right, and then you're going to flip it to the 10 and 1/8 inch side, and you're going to do the score marks at 2, 4, 6 1/8, and 8 1/8. Okay, and again, this is how you're going to cut away the tabs. I actually have it backwards, I'm sorry. So you're going to have a box like this. It's going to have long edges here. These are going to fold over. So you're going to cut away these and make tabs. I did this so I could make the smaller box and figure out the dimensions for that. And so this is the larger box for the drawers. And you'll just cut away and leave one tab. And you can see I've kind of drew the shape of the tab there. And I've even shortened it. All right, and you'll do that on all the edges there. And that makes the large box for drawers. So that's going to be this square here. If we took all the drawers out, see that one's loose. I'm going to have to glue it again. If you take all the drawers out, you're going to see this box here. That's going to make that box, and then you'll do like the centerpiece in here. And that is actually going to be this here. That is 2 inches by 12 inches. And you'd score it at 2.5, 3.5, 7 5/8, and 8 5/8. And that'll wrap around your box just like so. You might want to turn your box over so you can actually have a good place to glue that. Make it kind of loose, not too loose, and then you'll fit it inside the box that we created using this. So that makes the box that these fit in. And what you'll do is you'll glue this. Once you get this glued, you can take your drawer out of there, and then you'll glue it inside there just like so. I glued the edges and the bottom, and I kind of made it all snug in there, and that will be separation for your drawers, so your drawers can have a place to go. That's nice, like that. All right, so that makes so that's 2 inches by 12. Let me get my pen. Where is it? 2 inches by 12. And you're going to score it 2.5, 3.5, 7 5/8, and 8 5/8. Wrap it around and kind of keep it a little bit, give it a little bit of space there so it can move around. And if you want to make a tower like me, this is the piece of paper. It's 6 by 4, and you just kind of wrap it around. What I did first was I got a tea light, and I wrapped a piece of paper closer to the tea light, and once I got the shape, I glued it with my Eileen's tacky glue, and I held it there for a little while, and I let it sit. That makes sure your tea lights fit snug in there. And then this one is a lot larger of a hole, but it's able to be, you know, put over the top easily. so it's loose, but you can take off the top really easily to change the battery or the tea light there if you're wanting to put a light inside there. And this piece of paper, you're going to want to do your holes with the hole punch. You could do the hole punch on this side and then flip it and do it on this side, or you can use the chomper where it can go a little deeper and get holes all over the place. Or like I did, I took the Tim Holtz Village windows and did the nice pretty windows that you saw in the tower that I did. All right. Next, we want to do the large drawer. It's going to be 8 by 6. Six inches, 8 inches. All right. On the 8-inch side, we score at 1, 2, 6, and 7. And then on the 6-inch side, we're going to do 1, 2, 4, and 5. Okay, this is going to make our drawer. So that long drawer, that makes that. And again, you're just going to do the tabs. All of these, leaving just one. And again, you're going to fold it over like we have with the other ones, and make a double-walled box. So it's nice and sturdy. All right, and that fits right inside like that, like I said, where we have the little space divider, so you can put the shelf in there like that. I used a different kind of glue. That was probably not the best glue to use. And I'm learning about that glue. So that large box of drawers for the drawers is the same box. Now look at that. I put too much glue on it and it's like moving around now. Is the same box here. All right, so we're going to use that. That's 3 of those. And this is a different sized box. So we've got the large box for drawers is that 12 by 10 and 1/8. And we scored it at, on the 10 and 1/8 side, we scored at 2, 4, 6 and 1/8 and 8 and 1/8. On the 12-inch side, we scored 2, 3 and 7/8, 8 and 10. And we made the box, it's a double-walled box. All right, and then for the drawer, the door, and for this door here, this is a different size box, and I'll go over that shape right now with you. That is going to be this here. All right, so that's an 8 1/4 by 10-inch piece of paper. Yes. Okay, so on the, we're done with this. On the 10-inch side, we're going to score at 2. So you'll do a score here, 2, 4, 6, and 8. And that's going to leave our tab there. So that's why we want to do one at 8, but leave it be that 10 inches. And then on the 8-inch side, we're going to score at 2, 6 1/4, and that's it. Okay, and then we're going to, like I said, leave that tab there. So you'll cut that off and score and fold all of your score marks, and then you're going to cut these down the middle like that. What you do is you're going to fold these up, and you got to figure out which one you want to be outside. If you're going to use this door and you're going to cut that off so you have a little bit of a tab, to close the door. Okay, and so we're gonna figure out which ones you want to leave out. If you have it like that, that way these tabs don't interfere when you're closing the door. And then this one will make it nice looking on the outside. So you could do that way and just kind of close them up with this one outside. So close those up, glue them, and then kind of glue those together, and that'll make your door box. All right, and you'll just glue your little gem there so you can have a nice door, little shelving cabinet thing, just like that. And that again is 8 1/4 by 10 inches, and you'll score, leave that tab. So I think that tab was only a 1/4 inch, yeah. So you would just, like I said, on the 10-inch side, because you want to have enough for this tab, you'll leave it, score it 8, and then score it, what is that, 3/8, 8 3/8. And that'll give you that tab. All right, so that's our door. So I think we've gone over all the different shelving pieces to this box. You've got the small box there, which I called the half box for drawers, because the drawers do fit in there. You could do the drawers like that, but they're not enough, I don't think, for both of the drawers. I don't think there's enough space for both, but one is cute. And then if you just leave it open, you can put a little cute thing in there, like I've got the house. All right, and then you have little books, or you have an open space to put some more little cute things. But that's that. If you want to know about the matting of these boxed pieces here, I have some of the mats. For the cones, I just wrapped, I believe for the large cone, for this one, I just got a piece of 4x6 paper, and I just folded it like this. I just put some glue at this triangle, and I just put the other one like that. And I tried to make the hole very small, and I actually stuck a piece of floral piece in there from the bridal section of Hobby Lobby. This piece here is just going right in the hole there, so it looks kind of like a puff of smoke coming out of the tower. So you just, and then you have that little hole that you can stick something in, and you just glue it, make sure it's really nice and glued, and then when you're done, you kind of flatten it, I guess, and then you just take where it kind of ends and cut it like that, and see how it's totally not straight. You got that piece there, just kind of go around it and try to clean it up. You know, where you see that it's definitely not going to be a flat cone, just clean it up, and yours will be glued, so it's a little bit easier. And then you'll just take your tube and you'll put some glue in there, and it'll sit right on the top. All right, let's go over the mats right fast. All right, here's the mats. So this is for that large box that we started with. It's 3 7/8 by 3 7/8, and I used gold. And what I did is, if I wanted to put another piece that's just a sliver smaller than that, you would just go 1/8 of an inch over. So instead of it being 3 7/8, you would do 3 3/4 of an inch on all sides. All right, Same for all of these. So this was the small drawer mat that would be in gold, and if you want to go a little smaller, this is the inner mat. So 1 7/8 by 7/8, 1 5/8 by 5/8. And you can see how that would show the gold there. And then we have the gold mat, that's going to be 3 7/8 by 7/8, and then we have the 3 5/8 by 5/8. And then we have the gold door mat, and that's 4 1/8 by 1 7/8. And then the inner mat is 4 by 1 3/4. And this was to make the side of the box. If you do this setup just like me, the side of that box in gold is going to be 8 1/4 by 1 7/8. And you'd go in by a 1/8 of an inch smaller than that. And then on the other side, I didn't have this drawer on, and I did mat that whole side, and that was going to be 6 by 1 7/8 for the gold piece. And then for the large box, the sides of the box, I think it's this one here. We did 1 7/8 by 3 7/8, and that just makes a gold piece on all sides there. And it's kind of hard to get in there and make it straight. And then this one here was the inner side of the inner side mat of long box gold. I think that's not it. I think it's this one. I think it's this one. Maybe not. And you can see the sides are peeling up a little bit. I think it's that glue I used, or maybe it's the gold matte paper that doesn't like glue. So that was 3 7/8 by 2 inches. I mean, it might be the top of the big box. I think it is. Yeah, of the long, I should say big box. 3 7/8 by 2 inches. That's the inside sides of that big box there. And then this is the smaller box, 7/8 by 7/8. That would be the all edges of that. Smaller squared box. And I didn't line the drawers or anything, but it's also good for the top there. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you guys want, like I said, let me know in the comment section if you want me to go over what books these are. I do have a little cute book with the pages, and I have the larger book we could create, and I also have the book box, so you could make cute little books for your embellishments. I hope you guys enjoyed. Like, subscribe, and share my videos. If you make anything, please let me know and tag me. I'm on Instagram and Facebook. All right, you guys have a great day. Stay safe. Bye now.